I would be yanking you out of this car and arresting you right now for reckless endangerment.
Everyone should be responsible for their actions, especially when drinking is involved. But what happens when belligerent people decide to operate a vehicle after consuming alcohol?
I had a drink, and it was about that much of watermelon vodka.
From someone speeding over the speed limit to a police officer himself deciding to get behind the wheel while intoxicated, here are some incidents where law enforcement had to apprehend these individuals.
I'm arrested?
Yes, ma'am.
For what?
For driving while intoxicated.
Our first incident involved an Uber driver.
Traffic 2042 zebra 55. We're gonna be in the 1800 block of NASA.
Hi, how's it going? How are you? The reason for our contact now is you're going 68 in a 45 mile per hour speed limit. You also failed to maintain your single marked lane. You're sort of swerving in and out of the lane there. Is there any reason for that? No? Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Uber Eats.
From-
I deliver for Uber Eats.
You deliver for
So,
Uber Eats?
Sometimes, can I lower my window?
Yeah, of course.
On January 2nd, 2023, an officer initiated a traffic stop after spotting a vehicle going 68 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone and swerving in and out of the lane. When the officer approached the driver, she told him she was an Uber Eats driver.
Okay.
I live right behind Kroger.
Right behind Kroger? Okay. Do you have your ID on you? Your driver's license?
Would you like me to get it?
Yeah, do you mind?
No.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You have your insurance on you? Your proof of financial
I
responsibility?
have it on my phone.
You have it on your phone? Do you
Yeah.
mind if I see it?
I mean, I don't. Sorry, it's a lot.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, it's coming. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
All right. Have you had anything to eat or anything to drink?
I took a shot before I left my house.
Just one shot? Shot of what?
Like, it was like watermelon flavored vodka.
Oh, okay. You said you just had one shot? Was it filled to
Yes.
the brim or
No.
no?
No, I'm going through a lot of stuff right now, like emotionally.
Right.
And if you just give me one moment, I can find this.
Do you mind stepping out of the vehicle for me?
No, I don't mind.
The officer inquired about her driver's license and other information. He asked her how much she had consumed. During the investigation, the driver explained her whereabouts, why she drove so fast, and why she had been drinking. The officer then asked her to step out of the vehicle.
Oh, are you giving me permission to search it?
I mean, I don't feel
Okay.
like you need to.
Do you mind if we do a couple tests just to make
I
sure
don't
that you're
mind.
okay
Let's
to
go.
drive?
Yes.
Okay. I believe you when you said you just had one shot, all right? So we're just making sure you're okay to drive, okay? Do you see this green light right here? You can? Okay. You don't have any trouble seeing that light at all?
No.
No, it's not hindering your eyesight or anything like that? No? Okay. The wind, it's a little windy out here. Is that wind okay?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't feel off balance because of it? No? Okay. So your feet are going to be together, your arms are going to be down by your side. You're okay. All right. So with that, okay, you're just going to be looking at this light right here and you're not going to move your head, okay? Are you able to do that? All right, try not to move your head, okay?
When the officer noticed her signs of intoxication, he ordered her to perform a couple of field sobriety exercises to ensure she was fit to drive. He then ensured that she had no medical issues prior to the test. The first test she performed was the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, which revealed that she lacked smooth pursuit.
The other portion, pretty much what we're going to ask you to do is just walk on a straight line. Would you agree that this is a pretty leveled area?
I would say so.
Yeah, it's pretty level.
I would say so.
So this white line right here,
Yes.
this parking stripe, would you be able to follow that?
like one foot in front of the other?
Yeah, would you be
Yes.
able to?
Like,
Just how I am right now.
to follow you to where
No,
you're at?
no. So get in the starting position like I'm at. You're going to be taking 9 heel-to-toe steps consecutively.
9?
Yes, ma'am. 9 heel-to-toe steps. Once you get to your 9th step, okay, I want you to take a series of smaller steps so that you can turn around and do a 180 so that way you can go completely
Go to
backwards.
the back. Again, that way and this way.
Yeah, so 9 steps this way and then 9 steps over here, okay? Ready? Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Do you understand the instructions?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, you may begin.
You said 9 that way,
Yes.
turn around, 9 this way.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, try not to use that vehicle for balance, okay? Remember to keep your arms down by your sides so you're not using them for balance, okay? All right, good
Can I
job.
go one more time?
Okay, I want you to raise that leg approximately 6 inches above the ground. You're gonna keep your foot parallel to the ground, okay? As much as you can, close to about 6 inches, okay? About half a foot. No, you're all right. So about half a foot, okay?
So I put my leg out.
Yes, you're gonna be putting your leg out.
1001.
Yes, ma'am. So with that, you're just gonna keep it about 6 inches above the ground, okay? It's about half a
Above the
foot.
ground.
Yes, ma'am. But parallel to the ground. Would you be able to do that?
I was trying my very best.
Do you understand the instructions?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Half an inch off the ground.
6 inches above the ground.
6 inches. Which
Yeah.
is half a foot. You said above 6 inches off the ground.
Yes.
For as long as you tell me to stop.
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure you remember to count, okay?
Out loud?
Yeah.
6, 7.
All right, you're all set. I really appreciate that. Okay. So with that, all right. So I think I've seen enough. So do you mind turning around for me?
I'm arrested?
Yes, ma'am.
For what?
For driving while intoxicated.
So I did not pass the test?
No, ma'am. You've shown multiple signs of intoxication during this process. All right. There you go.
During a walk and turn test, some of her steps were not heel to toe, and she was imbalanced. She then performed poorly on the one-leg stand test. As she failed all the tests, the officer handcuffed her and explained the situation. She was then placed in a patrol vehicle and transported to jail.
Okay, so we have all your stuff here. We got your purse. You got your marijuana here. All right.
You can go ahead and charge me with that like you're a 900 boxer.
No, ma'am. So I've already discussed it with my partner.
Give me a break, man. I'm trying.
I am giving you a break. I'm not towing your vehicle. I'm leaving it right there.
So what? What else?
I'm also not going to charge you with the marijuana. I'm just going to submit it for destruction, okay?
So you're gonna take it?
Submit it for destruction? Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Take it.
Submit it for destruction.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The officer initially searched her vehicle and found a small amount of marijuana in her belongings. On her way to jail, he mentioned that she was not going to be charged with marijuana and that her car was not towed.
The what?
The magistrate.
The what?
The magistrate.
The magistrate? What is that?
Magistrate.
The judge, like the magistrate?
The magistrate.
The magistrate?
Yeah, the magistrate.
The magistrate?
You don't know how to talk. Magistrate.
Well,
That's how it's supposed to say.
I'm bilingual, so it's hard for me to pronounce. Yeah.
No, you're just.
No,
It's magistrate. Okay.
magistrate.
Yes.
Okay.
So where's that at?
So he's
So what
probably
is
at
this,
home.
and where is your accountability? Because I don't trust you.
Okay, so this is the intox room. Okay.
Is it? In
So
talks?
yeah. So when you're arrested for a specific charge, like DWI and stuff like that, you get put in this room, and then we're gonna ask you a couple questions, and then from there we're gonna read something to you, and then from there we're gonna ask you a couple more questions. Okay.
And then what?
And then from there that we continue with the process.
What is the process?
The process of being arrested for DWI.
Okay, so one thing is, I know for a fact that I have a right to a phone call,
You do?
and I need that.
Yeah. Eventually. Yes, ma'am.
So when am I gonna? So I'm supposed to stay in this room.
So
until-
stay in that square right
I'm
there.
supposed to stay in this square for
Yes.
however many hours you tell me to.
No, just this process. So go ahead, stand right there in the square.
The process is not hours.
Okay, so I'm gonna start whether or not you were ready for it,
I'm just
okay?
asking, I'm trying to understand. Is it hours, minutes?
So it's all up to you. It really is. It's
I'm
all up to you.
feeling here. Let's
Okay,
go.
do you mind
Alright.
facing me? Do you mind facing me?
I've been through so much worse. You have no clue.
Okay, so
He
I'm gonna read you.
redeemed
I'm gonna
me.
read you your rights. Okay, this is the movie thing. All right, this is
The
what we have to
movie
do.
thing.
Right. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand your rights as I have explained them to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, are you willing to answer my questions now?
I didn't think I had a question.
Yeah, I've got a couple questions. Yes, ma'am. I am now requesting a specimen of your breath.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
That-
I'm not gonna lie. I'm slightly tipsy.
Mhm.
Like slightly.
Okay.
Far from drunk. Far from intoxicated.
Okay.
But yeah, I was barely feeling it while literally 30 seconds from my house.
Right. Right. No, I understand. Okay.
So therefore, you can give me a breathalyzer.
All right, but it is your voluntary consent that you are, willing to provide a specimen of your breath.
Yes, I am.
You are?
Because I'm gonna get out of here. Because I know I'm
Okay.
innocent.
If you're able to rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being stone cold sober and 10 being the drunkest you've ever been, you're out, blacked out in a ditch somewhere, what would you rate yourself?
4.
A 4? What type of alcohol was it?
You know what? I take it back. That was last night. I had a drink. I had no shot today. I had a drink, and it was about that much of watermelon vodka with about that much of Sprite with a splash of pineapple juice and a garnish of pineapple.
Okay.
You know? I'm a bartender. I know how to
So
do
you know how to make drinks and all that?
Yes.
Okay.
I work in Berlin, okay?
Okay.
That little tiny drink did nothing to me.
Right. Okay.
I did have a little drink with about this much watermelon vodka
Yes, ma'am.
with the rest Sprite
Mhm.
with a splash of pineapple juice with a pineapple wedge.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'm a bartender.
Okay.
So I know what I'm doing.
Right.
At the station, she asked about magistrates and accountability. The officer explained to her the next steps. She behaved agitated during that period. The officer then read her Miranda rights to her. The officer asked her to rate her level of inebriation. In the meantime, she expressed herself as a bartender.
So right here, if you can give me a signature just acknowledging that you have given consent to give breath, okay?
Yes. Has this happened before where the people pass and they leave?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's gonna happen
He's actually had
tonight.
one.
You've never had one?
No.
This is gonna be a first.
Yeah? Let's hope so. So this right here, this is my machine, okay?
Okay.
It's my instrument. If you just want to take a seat,
Okay.
all right? You're just going to be focusing your mouth against the end part, and then you're going to be blowing on it, okay?
All right.
So I have it on the bag still, right? So I'm going to insert it right here, okay? You mind standing up for me? All right. Okay, here we go. Blow long and steady, okay?
Please blow long.
All right, a little harder. Keep going. Keep it up. Keep going. Perfect.
Good?
Yeah, that was a good sample. Okay, so here's the thing, Catherine, I've got some bad news for you, okay? So the test results came back, okay? And they're showing that you have an alcohol concentration of 0.126. Okay? That's a little above the legal limit, all right? That's 0.126 and the legal limit is 0.08, okay? All right, so we're going to get you out of here. I'm going to let you go to the restroom and then we'll get the process started. You can make those phone calls as well, okay?
The officer asked her to submit a breathalyzer test, to which she agreed. After getting the result, he informed her of her alcohol concentration of 0.126, which was little above the legal limit. She was charged with driving while intoxicated. While the woman caught the eye of the law due to her speeding, our next individual attracted attention because his vehicle was stopped at the side of the road.
You're standing on the side of the highway, Pete. You're in a... Alright.
This incident revolves around Jody O'Beer. On September 12th, 2021, Caldwell Parish Sheriff's Office Deputy Dustin Hatton was patrolling US 165. He observed a car on the shoulder of the road and a male subject who was standing outside the vehicle. Hatton approached the vehicle to investigate and found out that the subject was Ola Chief of Police.
That's not true. One ginger ale and Jameson. One ginger ale and Jameson? Yeah. That was the pink bar. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you're at right now compared? Man, I'm 16-hour shift today. No. Just where are you at on impairment? I'm trying to get an idea. I mean,
During the investigation, Hatton detected a moderate odor of an alcoholic beverage from Jody. So Hatton asked him how much he had consumed and to rate his level of inebriation. Jody said he had 1 ginger ale with alcohol. Whatever Jody said, his speech was slurred and could not complete a sentence.
I mean, did you get a call on me a while ago? We just pulled over to check on a vehicle, and I pulled over and I had to pee so fucking bad because we dropped her friend off at the Circle K in Monroe, and I had to pee so fucking bad. And I pulled over, and y'all pulled up, and I was peeing, and I saw the lesson. And you said, Jody, and I'm like, yeah! So bad. I mean, you can call Thomas and a little bit more on regular. I really don't care, but I'm adult.
Hatton asked. Jody said something else without answering the question. Upon inquiring, Jody explained the reason for stopping the car. He said he and the girl with him dropped her friends in Monroe.
If I offered SFST right now, what you perform? Oh, something else. No. We've all been trained that way. You don't do SFST. But we all know that. If you say no, plain and simple. Would you provide a breath sample? Well, we've all been trained to say no. So we've all been trained. All of us here. All 4 of y'all. Like, you know that. Like, you won the academy before me and Matt won the academy after me. You say no. So we've all been trained. Jody, you know you put us all in a real bad spot right now, right? I mean, pulling over and again. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'll do it, but I'm going to say no. And I mean, I'll hire a lawyer, but I mean, I know. But we've all been trained that way. I'm saying no. I'm not going to go about any of that and hire a lawyer. It's going to say go. Jody, here's the deal. You're standing on the side of the highway, Pete. You're an 80. All right. The odor of alcohol that's coming off you, man, is extreme. The car reeks of alcohol. I mean, yeah, we just had 30 people in that car that I just dropped off. Well, 2 of them I dropped off in Monroe at Circle K with 2 Monroe being behind me. Spin around for me, Joe. Yes, sir. You put me playing it, please. Yes, sir.
Is there any way I can help?
Ma'am.
Is there any way I can help?
Colorado.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. You have my phone. Call this or handle it.
Dispatch 1015 for 35.
Hatton offered Jody to participate in standardized field sobriety tests, but he refused. Hatton also offered him for breath sampling, but he again denied. Then Hatton proceeded to handcuff Jody because he did not cooperate with him.
He's gonna give you an opportunity to another breath sample if you want to. Yeah. If you're good and all you have is a drink, come on, you're like, No, but
If you're under the limit, we're gonna bring you right back here.
I mean, that's not true. But you know, you legally can't. Well, you legally can't.
If you're under arrest for suspicion of DWI, and you commit a breath sample below the legal limit.
Well, you legally can't drop someone off to their vehicle that's had at least 1 alcohol beverage. You can't do that.
If I was gonna bring you back to your vehicle to drive,
But you can't drop them off at a vehicle.
she's calling a ride, right?
But she's had more to drink than I have.
But she's calling a ride, is what I'm saying. If someone comes to pick her up and you submit a breath sample that's below the legal limit, you're not over the legal limit, we're not going to arrest you for DWI. We'll bring you back here to ride with whoever you contact.
Yeah.
I'm not going to allow you to drive. That's what I'm saying. If you submit a breath sample, and I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
I know. No.
and
But
you're
still,
under the legal limit of alcohol.
but
I'm not going to book you under a DWI if you submit a breath sample less than 28.
yeah, but I know. I would not put you in. I still want really gray area.
Like I said, I mean, it's up to you, 100%.
I understand. That's a really gray area.
Let's walk back here real quick to his unit before any cars come. I don't want to get run over. Me and Matt almost got hit just a second ago. Good?
To the Tahoe or the truck?
No, the car in the back.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
Red is killing me.
He's got some really bright lights on this unit.
Intoxicated.
Oh, boy, we're going to be down here, man.
Yes, sir. All right, let me get these off of you. Yeah, pull them down, because I got them from the inside. Right there. That's cool right there. You put your hand around front, make it easier on you.
But I'm not going anywhere.
Then Jody told everything that happened before stopping the vehicle. While talking about breath samples, Jody told Hatton that you could not leave anyone in the vehicle that had at least 1 alcoholic beverage. Hatton said that if he was under the legal limit, it would not be an issue. He was then placed in a patrol vehicle and transported to the police station. After reaching the station, Hatton removed his handcuffs.
Your driver license on you, or dude?
No, all my stuff was in the car.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They didn't read your rights. I'm gonna read you your rights real quick.
Yes.
You know how it all goes. You have a right to main side of anything you say can be held against your court of law. You also have a right to an attorney if you cannot afford an attorney. One to be presented for you. You understand your rights?
Yes.
This is going to be for your court. This is going to be for your rights. That what I just read you, that's going to basically say you understood, okay?
Yes.
It's going to show up here, but not on that pad.
Someone there.
Yeah, I'm ready, yes, sir. I need to get me one of them. All right, we're going to have several more, so yeah. Okay, this is going to be for your temporary driver license.
After reaching there, the officer asked about his driver's license and other information. Then the officer read his Miranda rights. After reading his rights, the officer gave Jody his temporary driver's license.
It's going to take a few minutes for that machine to do what we basically done. Once we offer you the breathalyzer, I have a few more questions for a follow-up interview.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Jody, what the deputy on the scene was trying to explain to you, okay, and I know you're familiar with, everything.
Yes.
Okay, if you feel like you're not intoxicated,
Yes.
then if you blow and if you're under a .08,
Yeah.
you're not going to get charged.
Well,
We
we've
that,
both
okay?
been through police academy, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
They tell you, first off, if you ever go through police academy and you go through field sobriety test, they say, do not do field sobriety test and do not do intoxicator. They say that.
Well, see, I've never went through the field sobriety test.
Yes.
I'm not qualified for that, so I cannot do that. But I am qualified to.
But you just-
Yeah, what I'm saying is I can run the machine, but I can't do the roadside. It's just something that, yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah, it is, but.
Well, yeah, when you go through police academy, they tell you, even if you're post-certified, even if you're
If you don't want to, you don't have to,
Yes,
but I still
yes,
got to, you know what I'm saying? You got
I understand, completely
to.
understand.
Yeah, just make sure you. Figured you did, but I
Yes.
want to make sure 100%.
Yes, no, I understand.
Kevin wants to talk to you.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Okay, that's correct. No, sir. He's done said he's going to do a refusal, so it'll be 8 hours before he can bond. Gotcha. All right. Yes, sir. You need to holler back at, okay. Well, maybe this guy here, like I said, no problem at all. He's very cooperative, and, you ain't gonna have no trouble at all out of him. Yes, sir. I'm sure he'll be bonding out after his 8 hours. Yes, sir. About 2:30 is what time he came in, so just back it up to about 2, because that's probably about what time that actually occurred. So 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 o'clock. Yes, sir. No, hey, you will be bonding out, correct?
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir. That's correct. Yes, sir.
If you do have to stay, I just gotta find somewhere to put you. Cause
No. Won't be sitting at all. No.
Right. Hey, thank you, sir. Bye.
The officer then offered him a breathalyzer test, and he agreed to it. Also asked him a few questions. During questioning, the officer talked with another officer on the phone.
All right, we've got a few questions.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any physical defects?
No, sir.
Are you hurt?
No, sir.
Are you ill?
No, sir.
Have you taken any medication or drugs in the past 24 hours?
Yes.
Okay. When did you last take any medication?
About 11 a.m.
Okay, so that would have been on the 11th.
Yes, sir.
11. What did you take? Do you know how to spell that?
Yes, sir. Which one do you want?
Yeah, first, it don't matter.
Well,
and what was the other one? And the amount did you take?
Is 25 milligrams a week.
Okay, and it said medication reason. What's that? That's for. Have you been to a doctor or dentist recently?
No, sir.
Okay, were you operating a motor vehicle?
No.
Does the vehicle you were driving have any defects?
No.
All right.
The officer then inquired about his health and driving-related issues. He was also asked if he had consumed any medication, drugs, or alcohol. The officer then asked about him operating a vehicle and if it had any defects. Jody O'Beer was charged with driving while intoxicated. Next up, a drunk woman who drives recklessly, endangering her and her friends' lives.
If you want to arrest me, you can.
Well, I don't want to arrest you if you're not impaired.
Our final incident unfolds with Triss. On March 15th, 2023, Officer Mario conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle that was recklessly swerving through the traffic. Upon stopping the vehicle, the cop found 3 adults inside the vehicle. The officer then asked Triss about the reason for her fast driving.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to make it home on time, and
apart from that,
it's my fault because I was like, hey, I'm trying to get home on time, but I was sitting there, I was like, okay, and then obviously we got pulled over.
You understand that if it's about a year ago, I would be yanking you out of this car and arresting you right now for reckless endangerment, willful and wanton disregard for the safety of others on the roadway. Do you have your driver's license?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get that. Do you live in Fort Myers?
Yes.
Travis, do you have your registration proof of insurance? Why the hurry? I don't understand. Help me out.
She has a curfew. Her mom gets mad at her whenever she's late.
You been drinking it all tonight?
I had a couple of drinks in the car.
Okay. Your speech pattern's a little slow. Alright. Your eyes a little glossy, a little watery. Alright. And then 87 and 35 is a big red flag too. That, and I'm smelling, odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from the vehicle when I was chit-chatting. Alright, I'm going to ask you to participate in some standardized field sobriety evaluations. Part of a DUI investigation. Will you participate?
Another girl who was in the car explained the reason. Then he inquired about her driver's license and other information. He decides to investigate further for DUI. The officer then instructed her to perform some field sobriety tests.
Are you sick or injured tonight?
What?
Are you sick or injured?
No.
Are you diabetic? Epileptic? Do you take any medications or drugs for anything? Okay. Did you suffer any major head trauma recently? You wear eyeglasses?
Yes.
Yeah. You wear contacts?
No.
Okay. You're not blind in either eye? All right, just a second. Let me turn my lights off here. Stand with your feet together just like mine are here.
Can I be honest with you? If you want to arrest me, you can. 'Cause
Well, I don't want to arrest you if you're not impaired.
I'm not gonna pass these tests.
Well, let's figure it out, okay? Stand with your feet together. Bring your hands to your side. You see the top of my pen right here? All right, what color is that pen?
Red.
What I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you stand still. I don't want you to move your head. I'm gonna move my pen left and right. You follow my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Those are equal. No resting nystagmus. Equal tracking. I'm gonna do this a bunch. So just follow it where it goes, okay? Time. Look all the way over to your left. We're going to do what's called a walk-in turn evaluation, so I'm going to put down some yellow tape right here. Okay, just stand right here with my partner for just a moment. 6%. 40 degrees. Ooh, saved. All right. More that way. All right, well, that'll do. Talk about just enough. Are you comfortable in your shoes? If not, you can take them off. Choice is yours. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place you in the starting position here. I will then demonstrate and give you all the instructions. Your job, just to hold that the starting position while I give you all the instructions. Do you understand? Okay. Go ahead and bring your left foot on over here. Place it on the line so that your foot's centered on the yellow line. Take your right foot, put it in front of your left, and rest your hands to your side. This is your starting position. When I tell you to, I want you to look down at your feet, and you're going to count your steps out loud as you take 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line, turn around, and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back. It'll look just like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. On your last step, keep your front foot on the line, take your back foot, take a series of small steps to turn yourself around, and then take 9 more heel-to-toe steps back in the same fashion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 9. Very important, you don't step off of the line, don't use your arms for balance, don't stop or pause until you've completed everything in its entirety. You understand? You may begin. 'We're going to do what's called a one-leg stand now, okay? Bring your feet together, rest your hands to your side, okay? Don't do anything else until I instruct you to begin the evaluation. Do you understand? For this evaluation, you're going to have the choice. You can raise your left foot or your right foot 6 inches up off the ground. It'll look just like this. Both your legs are going to be straight. Your raised foot is pointed, so the bottom of your foot is parallel to the ground. You're going to look down at your raised foot and count out loud in the following manner. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. You'll continue counting until I instruct you to stop. You want to avoid hopping, swaying, or using your arms for balance. Now you want to avoid it, but should you put your foot down as soon as you can, pick the same foot back up, continue where you left off. So if I put my foot down at 5, 1006, 1007, 1008, so on and so forth until instructed to stop. You want to avoid hopping, swaying, or using your arms for balance. Do you understand the instructions? Which foot do you think you'd be more comfortable raising? Choice is yours. You got 50-50 shot. You want to raise your right foot or your left foot? Okay. You may begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024.
Okay, you can stop. Bring your hands behind your back. Tango 402, kid. Come on over to the front of my car. Watch your step there, okay? 1015, white female, signal 1. Is there a female that could be 51 for a search, please?
At the start of the test, she stated that she would not pass any tests. The officer noticed her glassy eyes during the first test she performed, the horizontal gaze nystagmus. Triss's second test was walk and turn, and her third was a one-leg stand test, during which she lacked balance and failed to follow instructions, indicating impairment. As she failed all the tests, the officer placed her in cuffs.
Face my vehicle. Do you have anything on you're not supposed to have? Okay, so at this point I am placing you under arrest for DUI. I have a female here. She's going to search your person, make sure you don't have anything on you you're not supposed to have. Alright, I'm then going to transport you over to the jail. I'm asking that you provide a sample of your breath for the testing of its alcohol content. You take the test. Okay. We'll transport you up there. We'll put you in front of the intoxicalizer. I'll give you the opportunity to provide 2 breath samples. I'll share those results with you, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Assuming your friends have been drinking as well. We're all out? Okay. We'll try to get them a ride as well and get them taken care of. Your vehicle comes into our custody. We tow it. Okay? You'll be able to get it out once you get out. Okay? Do me a favor, just stand here. Don't go anywhere. Talk to the passengers real quick. Okay.
Hello. So I'm going to search you. Are you wearing a bra?
Yes.
Do you have anything in your bra? Do you have anything in any of your pockets or anywhere on your person that would hurt me?
I think I have an ID and some cash on me.
That's it? Okay. I'll start with your pockets. Okay, if you could just turn to face the car for me and spread your feet. lift your hands up. I'm just going to search the top of your pants. Sorry if my hands are cold. Okay. Nothing in your bra? Turn and face me over here. I'm going to pull the bottom of your bra out. You're just going to lean forward like that, and I'm going to shake. Do you want this slippery button? Yep.
That's all?
Yep.
Do you have a wallet in there or anything?
You look in the car?
In the car.
Do you want to take it?
I can just leave it.
Okay. You want to leave your money in the car? Okay. Do you want to unlock? Myers?
Let's go ahead and put her in my car, yeah. It's unlocked.
We're going to go over here.
Put that on.
Just have you stand at the back tire, face the car. Go ahead and have a seat. I'll be over here to speak with you shortly. Are you able to just Google?
No, my ride is 10 minutes away. So.
No, her.
Oh, her. Okay. Yes.
I mean, it does my current.
I mean,
location.
if you do your address, they can pick you up where you at.
Yeah, it does my location, so I'm not.
Cold outside.
I'm shivering.
Is this your ride or your ride?
I think this is
My Uber just finally found a driver, so it's 13 minutes away.
All right. Well,
Okay.
This was my ride. Thank you guys. You know.
Have a better evening.
I will. You guys have a good one. Bye, Alyssa.
Bye.
How far do you live from here?
I live off of Central, so like Winkler by the Edison Mall.
You guys are going that way though?
I don't. She was gonna drop Michelle off somewhere here in Cape Coral, so I don't know where that's at.
Okay.
And then after that, she was supposed to take me back to Winkler.
Does she live in Fort Myers too?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know whether she's going to her place, which is like probably 5 minutes from me, also right around there, or her dad lives in San Carlos.
You guys cold?
I'm freezing.
It's a little cold out.
It's a little chilly out tonight.
It's too cold for my liking. I was born and raised here.
Uber's a couple minutes away.
Your Uber's here.
Awesome.
Enjoy your evening.
Good, because I'm so cold. Thank you guys.
Get home safely.
You as well. Have a wonderful night.
You too.
Come on up. Those cuffs just get tighter on you? No? Let me try them. Alright, come on. Right this way. Go right through this door here.
The officer then informed her why she was being arrested. Before transporting her to jail, a female officer patted her down. Meanwhile, Officer Mario went to speak with the other two passengers. Later, the officers ensured that the other two individuals received a safe ride to their destination. Eventually, Triss was transported to jail. She was charged with driving under influence. If you enjoyed this true crime video, subscribe to watch more.